Sorry, I'm re-inviting Tony. Go ahead.
I'm Sarah Hill from Columbia, Missouri. I'm a reporter and anchor there at News at 4. I'm a terrible cook. I burn water, seriously.
Oh, I'm sorry.
However, I do make a mean frozen pizza. And I think that was why I was invited, because I make really good easy mac.
Shefali.
All right, I'm Shefali. I'm a government analyst, Reiki master, life coach. And I'm going to be the cook tonight, so that this will be interesting. I'm going to make some Indian food, a traditional Indian curry dish with rice and raita. So it should be fun. Curry chicken.
Bob, go ahead, please.
Again?
Please, sorry about that.
I'm the mystery guest. I am internet pioneer, developer, developing products and services on and around Google+. And if I blow my cover, I'll have to let everybody know that I'm the mystery restaurant reviewer for newspapers for years too. So I have to lay low.
Yeah, that would be wise.
I am so telling everybody around this area, Tom. You have just blown your cover with me.
That's hilarious. So what we'll do is as Tony's not on right now, which is completely fine. If he's able to join us, that's fine. If not, that it just is what it is. So 2 favors for this show, you guys. If you would be kind enough to turn off any reminders, notifications, if you have any screens open in front of this, if you would let them hang out behind for this show, that would be fantastic. So we can take a second to do that now. For all of you that just joined, if you lose us, I, as the sidekick, will resend you the link should you drop off, and we know to somehow send it to me. Tom, thank you for sending it to me. So now I have it in case I hop off. With this, we're going to have a 60-minute extravaganza. We are really, really excited. We will have, let's see here, opening us and starting us off will be music. So Nate, kick it. I mean, bring it, bring it, bring it. We're really, really excited. Do it for about 15 to 20 seconds to lead us in, and then Kim will start voicing over of your fading out. Kim will lead us into the opening. She'll thank everybody for being here, and then we will do some guest intros. With the guest intro, we're looking for about 15 seconds to 20 from each of us. Full name, simple title, like what it is that you brought to the world. I've heard broadcaster, I've heard, what is it, pioneered this technology, whatever it is that you want to introduce yourself on. Let's keep it just brief though. Musician, all of that great stuff. Where you're currently located in the world and favorite meal. Kim will say in her introduction exactly what it is she wants to be repeated. So if you forget any of that, she'll say Kim Beasley, this social media curator, St. Louis, Missouri, and Cajun. And for those of us who, if it may be funny, what's your favorite thing to cook? I think, Sarah, your lead is quite hilarious. So that could be great, too. We'll round it out by reminding everyone who the guests are from, I like the way that Sarah does it on her show. From me, I guess I'm in the front. That's never happened before to me in a hangout, all the way down. And Shefali will then take us through the recipe. And after she spends, I will probably be about 10 minutes of talk and prep and walk us through, then the conversation will open up for us, or at least that's how it has happened in the past. Very free-flowing, very a lot of fun, but Kim will walk you through every aspect.
Hey, Tom.
That's it. That's all I got.
Are we going from left to right, or should we just wait, or will you tell us when we introduce ourselves?
Kim?
We're going from left to right, and I will have, why not go right to left? How about that?
Okay, I'll type the order if you want. Role reversal, how about this?
Oh my goodness, role reversal. I like you like.
That's great.
So, okay.
And we have 6 minutes till we air. And we already have people wanting to see what's going on. So do you want me to go live, Ermine?
Nope, not live really until the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oops.
But I am going to send out the reminder email right now, so I might go quiet for a minute. Or the reminder share.
Okay. Right now you are on.
Okay, so can I ask a question before we start going?
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead, Shefali.
I don't know if anybody can hear me. All right, so I'm going to do the chicken part first, right? Go through the whole recipe and get it cooking on the stove, and then you guys will talk while I start doing the rice, right? Is that how it's going to work? Or am I going to take a break?
So Shefali, what happens is we're going to give you about, after introductions, we're going to give you the first 10 to 12 minutes. And so we're hoping that you can prep most of it in that time period and then take a little bit of a break and then start the rice for a couple minutes, and we'll just continue in conversation. Do you think you can put that first part? Perfect.
Someone has the notifications on, or is that me that has notifications?
No, it was me, so I'm going to mute. It's because I'm
Oh, you
I'm
just
sending
muted
out the thing
yourself.
one more time.
Okay.
Yes.
And are we going right to left, did you say?
Right
That's
to
what I
left.
typed.
Yes.
Right to left, okay.
That way it'll end up with, after Nate will be me and then Ermine. Or Ermine, do you want to go before me? Okay. We're going right to left.
Let's keep it simple.
We're keeping it simple. 4 minutes, guys, and counting.
So I have my mom here to make sure I don't mess up.
Hi, Mom. Can we see your mom?
Sorry?
Can we see your mom?
Yeah. Hi. This is my mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
She's going to make sure I don't mess up anything. It's her recipe, right? So I have to do it right. She's my assistant.
Oh,
Nice.
she's assisting you.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, Amanda's here, my daughter. She's also my assistant today. I'm getting the whole family involved. Why not, right?
She's the assistant's assistant. Oh, I see she squatted down.
I know, she's going down. Because she's tall. Yeah. She doesn't fit in the screen.
Aw, that's great.
All right. 3 minutes. 1 minute?
3 minutes and counting.
9 minutes. 3. So where's Tony?
I don't know.
Tony might still be helping those guys in that other hangout. They were trying to get streaming for Hangout Party because Cam got stuck out on a client job.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Good to know.
Oh, Bruce is having his hangout over there too.
He's going to watch us, I think.
Yep.
I gotta do this hand. We'll hold her hand here.
2 minutes, guys, and counting.
Alright.
And I can go.
So
That smells good.
you want me to just go right when we start, or is there going to be like...
Yeah, you should start with the music, Nate.
Sarah brought
1 minute.
You can key us in.
1 minute.
Whatever it's called.
It's less than 1 minute, actually.
Oh, you've got a big night.
Just give me a heads up when you want me to start.
And here we go, guys. Get ready to go live. In 25 seconds.
Watermelon, watermelon.
Watch.
All right, who stole my watermelon idea?
No.
Chen.
Okay, 10 seconds. Three, two, one.
Fiery days, December still roses, feel the dark night. Crimson light on my car, she poses like a modern day West. I don't know if I can satisfy all the desires inside. Oh, but after I struck it all, I got in my pocket is a dime and a nickel, and I don't know how to go. Oh, but after I struck it all, I got in my pocket.
All right there. Hello there, and welcome to our first ever Hangout online cooking show with Flava. You're joining us now with Hanging with Flavor. Hello, everyone. Tonight, we have an outstanding group of guests, a wonderful meal, and great conversation planned for you. Before we move on, though, let's give a shout out to our musical guest extraordinaire tonight, Nate Lee Davis. Woo! Thank you, Nate. We'll be hearing more from him later on in our show. But right now, I'm going to turn it over to Kim, who will be our host for the evening. Kim, it's all you.
Hi, my name is Kim Beasley, and I am here to just get things kicked off and going for the first ever Hangout online cooking show with Flava. Woo!
Yes.
Hanging out with Flavor is all about bringing friends together, bringing food within that friendship, and tonight we have some outstanding group of guests with us. Now, we have a wonderful meal that's going to be prepared by Shefali Burns. Yay! Woo! But before we move on, I want to tell, want us to tell a little bit about us. Now, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and my favorite meal, you'll find out about that later. But right now, I want the guests to introduce themselves, and we're going to start from the right to the left, and you're going to just realize that this show is going to be revolutionary because we're coming full of flavor. So we're going to start with Shefali, the cook for tonight. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Shefali Burns. I'm from Ottawa, Canada. I'm a Reiki Master, life coach, and government analyst. I'm originally from India, so tonight I'm going to share a authentic North Indian curry chicken recipe. So I'm really excited about that. It should be lots of fun. It'll be spicy and hot and yummy, but you guys won't be able to have it, so we'll enjoy it here. And I think we'll be done with the chicken, rice, and the raita by the end of the show, so you'll be able to see the full meal.
Okay, and we are going with Tom real quick. Go ahead, Tom. Introduce yourself, please.
Tom is our mystery guest for the evening, who is a mystery
Hey, I'm
right
sorry.
now.
Sorry about that little hiccup in the system. I'm the mystery guest. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm Tom Rolfson. I'm just outside Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Many people know me as an internet pioneer, having developed the world's first global chat message and gaming network. And a little secret that not a lot of people know is that I've had years in the restaurant business and actually worked as a undercover restaurant reviewer as well. So glad to be here.
Thank you, Tom. And now we're going to go with Sarah.
I am Sarah Hill. I live in Columbia, Missouri. I'm a broadcaster there. I do a show called You News at 4 that uses a lot of Hangout technology. and I'm probably the least qualified of the bunch to be on here because I'm a terrible cook. I burn water. My favorite food to fix is probably frozen pizza and Easy Mac.
Awesome.
That's me. I'm glad to be here.
Easy Mac.
Thank you for sharing. And next we have Robert.
Yes, hello, my name is Robert Redl. I am a small guy from Vienna, Austria. It's now 3 a.m. Local time here on Saturday, and my favorite meal is Wiener Schnitzel.
Okay. You will have to explain that one later. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next we have Nate. Go ahead, Nate.
Okay. I'm an independent singer-songwriter, musician. I also live just outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, originally from Chicago. My favorite food to eat is anything super spicy, but in a pinch I'll settle for a really good slice of pizza. And to cook, I like to cook anything that's like grilled meat on the barbecue, spices, marinade.
Awesome. Thank you. And I guess I'm next, and you get to find out my favorite food. Well, my name is Kim Beasley, as I stated before, and I am a social media curator, and I currently hail from St. Louis, Missouri, and my favorite meal is gotta be Cajun. Next, we have Harmeen. Okay.
Hi, I'm Hermine Nomir. I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I am the strategic planner by day. And by night, I am a hangout having funner with all of you. And my favorite dishes are, gosh, did you like how I made it plural? I can't decide. I'm going to say a Chilean sea bass because I know that's what I got to have last night for dinner. So that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are going to get started here. Now, we've had our guests introduce themselves. You know who we are. And now we're going to turn it over into Shefali's hands. Now, Shefali, I know you kind of told us who you are. Tell us more about the dish and tell us more about the flavor that you're bringing to us tonight.
Well, this is an authentic Indian curry chicken recipe, and it's something that I've grown up with all my life. My mother cooks it all the time, and everybody in our family loves it, especially my kids. It's the one thing that they actually request, and we try to use, you know, all natural spices that you can normally, I think you can find in regular grocery stores, but normally we go to the Indian food store to get the spices because they're richer and more spicy and more flavorful. So I'm going to start by just frying up some onions and garlic in oil. And then I'm going to add some spices. And some of the spices that we use, are curry powder, turmeric, coriander, garam masala, which there is really no English translation. So, but I've seen it at the regular grocery store, and it's called garam masala. So it is available. And one of the things I wanted to share about the turmeric is that it's really, the health benefits of turmeric are just amazing. But, and we have been using it for centuries, for thousands of years in India. But it's, they have been doing testing with turmeric, and they have found that it is helpful with some types of cancer. It also reduces the progression of Alzheimer's, and it's also an antibacterial. So it's really important to have turmeric in your regular diet. If you can't have curry food, then you can always have turmeric in water, actually. And I know quite a few people who do that. And
So
that's really beneficial for your health and body and your whole system.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why we love curry so much, because turmeric is always in curry.
If you guys see
I'm just frying up the onions and the garlic right now. And then I'm going to add the tomato paste. And after the tomato paste, all the spices. And then we're going to add the chicken to it and let it boil for a little while and then simmer. So I'm going to let you guys chat while I do this. I'm going to just mix and stir. Because it's going to make a little bit of noise. It's already getting spicy.
I'm so wishing I could smell that.
No, don't we all?
Look at the steam.
If you guys
So I want to know, can you bathe with that? It said it was antibacterial, right?
Yeah, the turmeric is antibacterial. And actually, some people actually use it as a salve to put on wounds and stuff. As a paste, they make it into a paste and they put it on wounds.
Oh, wow. So you can eat it and then leftovers you can put it on your wounds. That's great.
I'm going to mute myself because I can't hear you very well right now, okay?
Okay, so you're stirring it. Now, is this a hot meal as in not temperature, but as in spice?
Yeah, it's spicy. Yes, for sure. Okay. And Indian people, we love spice, right? The hotter, the better. And so one of the reasons why I'm going to make the raita at the end is for some people who can't take too much spice, the raita will help to cut the spice and make it easier on the stomach.
Okay.
Does that make sense? But it's, the spicier the better. We want to be sweating, with the heat.
Okay.
So for all of us that are watching the show and live streaming it, you can see us laughing periodically as the conversation's going. We also have a side chat, so Google Plus. If you haven't tried a Google Plus Hangout right now, you've got to do it at some point because you can just chat on the side and there's conversation going. Yeah. So we didn't leave you out of anything. It's just... So,
there's Mom.
Yes, my mom is here to make sure I don't mess up.
oh. Hi, Mom.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Mom.
And like I said, my mom is the best cook ever when it comes to Indian food, especially. She should have a restaurant. She is so, so good. We go to other Indian restaurants and the food is like not even close to how my mom makes it. So she's the best. So she's here today to support and encourage and make sure I don't mess up.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, there's nothing like having Mom in the kitchen, and we can all be guaranteed that this is going to be an amazing dish if it's from the soul of Mom. So thank you for taking part in it, Mom. Great. So we're going to shift things just slightly here tonight and open it up for a little bit of our discussion, as I want to get a sense from these internet pioneers and innovators that are on today. I mean, we have everything from like the father of engineering this technology, this is amazing, to people like Sarah, who are taking it to a whole nother place than it's ever been before. So I always like to think of this group as kind of like Star Trek a little bit in a way. Just a question for the team, and I know that we told people that we'd talk about it in a little bit, but I'd like to get a sense from you guys, where is the technology going? Where are we headed with things like with Google+? And if anyone wants to chime in, or we want to go to an order, but what are your thoughts?
I
guess
had a good friend of mine.
Sarah.
Great.
Go ahead, Tom.
Well, I think Sarah is a great example of what's going on with this, taking this technology into broadcasting. At the very same time we're doing this, there's a Will.i.am concert being streamed on YouTube. We're seeing it used in interactively in newscasts. Sarah's gone out and curated people from all around the world coming into newscasts. Cooking classes, cooking demonstrations. It's really bringing a global community together. I mean, here we are with somebody in Austria at 3 in the morning who's participating, and I guess the most innovative or the most revolutionary thing for me is seeing people able to do this on a simple PC or iPad and a service that's provided free courtesy of Google. That's really incredible. Sarah, maybe you can tell more about how you're using it in the news and developing a whole show around it.
Sure. Actually, a friend of mine who I met recently in a Google Plus Hangout called Hangouts and how you're using Hangouts in newscasts, a despatialization.